this week's edition of WBJU's Trending. I'm Chelsea Moss.
And I'm Caitlin Unruh. We're going to be looking forward all the way to next summer in today's show.
That's right. We're going to be taking a closer look at the university's planned mission teams for the summer of 2015. We wanted to highlight the different places the teams will visit and the unique opportunities they will enjoy.
We know that summer seems a long way away, but we wanted to preview the different options available as students begin to think about their summer plans.
So there's going to be a lot of different mission teams. There's going to be Africa, Australia, Europe, Antigua, a lot of different options out there.
Exactly, and mission teams are such a great way to get to know different people and to visit different cultures and to see how they spread the gospel in other countries. It's a really great opportunity.
Now, you went on the Antigua missions trip, correct?
I did 2 summers ago, and it was a great experience. As a mass communications major, I got to work with a radio station down there, and I even got to have my own show one day, and it was an awesome experience.
Very cool, very cool. I went on a missions trip for the first time this past summer to Honduras, and even though I'm not a medical major and it was a medical missions trip, it was still just an incredible experience, and it opens your eyes to so many different things all in one trip. So it's great.
Exactly. And all of these missions teams, they're going to be previewed on October 6th, starting at 7 o'clock. You get to go and look at the different teams briefly and see who the leaders are.
There will be several quick meetings, so you can stop by a few different mission trips to take a look.
Yeah, and for more specifics on the missions teams, you can go on the intranet and check that out.
Absolutely. Now we have Meredith Hamilton in the studio with Mr. Mark Vowels.
Thank you, Chelsea. Our guest indeed today is Mr. Vowels. He's the head of the Office of Missions here on campus. I have a few questions for you. We're going to start out with just a couple general questions about the missions teams here, and then we're going to move into a timed trivia portion that I will explain in a few minutes. Okay. So the general questions are, how many teams have different locations than last year?
We have a few that are going out this year that are different. I think the one that goes to California varies a little bit from year to year, so that would be somewhat different and as far as the specific locations. And then we're going this year to Mexico. Dr. Sam Saldivar will be leading that team with his family to Mexico. Okay,
and how long do these trips typically last?
There's a variety. There's one that goes 10 weeks. There are some that go 4 weeks and everything in between.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to move into our timed trivia portion. So you will have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as you can.
Okay.
If there's a question that we come upon that you can't think of the answer to, you have 1 pass.
All right.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. First question, how many teams are going out this year?
8.
Okay, name 3 countries visited on the African missions team.
They're only going, well, they go to South Africa and Zambia. They have in the past gone to Cameroon, but they only go to 2 this coming summer.
Only 2, all right. Name 3 faculty members who will be heading up the teams.
George Matsko, Sam Saldivar, Dan Ollinger.
Awesome, we have about 10 seconds left. How many teams have you been on personally?
About 7.
7, wow, that's a lot. Okay, there we go. You got it, you got as many questions. That was 4, I think. Very good.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for coming with us. That's all we have time for. Back to you, Chelsea.
Thank you, Meredith and Mr. Vowels. The teams sound like an amazing way to spend the summer.
Yes, thank you everyone for joining us today. Be sure to tune in next week when we talk to someone from Tabula Rasa. For Trending, I'm Caitlin Unruh.
And I'm Chelsea Moss. Have a fantastic weekend.